Hi guys, it's me Terry of the Yarnjoy podcast. Welcome to Vlogmas Day 11. Okay, so for my ornament of the day, I followed a YouTube tutorial and I made a reindeer. This turned out a larger sized ornament for those that like large ornaments if you have a big tree. Anyway, I think it's really cute. It was pretty easy tutorial. The YouTube channel I found it from is called Farmalicious Creation, but Farmalicious is spelled with a PH in the front. And so I will put a link in the description box below of where you can find the tutorial for this ornament. So like I said, I think it turned out really cute. It's pretty easy put together. I like him. Okay, so on to part 2 of today's Vlogmas video is my Advent swap with Seta of Seta's Place here on YouTube. And number 11 on her little notes here that she sent me says that is in the big bag. And so I went through the big bag and I found a package that is marked 11. So let's see what she gave me for today. Ooh, she gave me some coffee. It is called Fog Riser. Oh, medium roast Alaska artisan coffee. Look at the mousse on it. Oh, that's so cool. That is so cool. I love it. It says freshly roasted with pure Alaskan mountain air. From out of the north comes this delicious coffee to keep you going through the long summer days and those cold winter nights. That is cool. Look at that. Very cool. Thank you, Seta. I can't wait to try that. Okay. So, now part 2 of that was part 2. Part 3 of Vlogmas is the Christmas Around the Globe section. And the first country I'm going to talk about today is Jamaica. So, Christmas in Jamaica. Christmas is a very special time in Jamaica, and like a lot of other countries, radio stations play carols all through the Christmas period, okay? Lots of people paint their houses and hang new curtains and decorations for Christmas. Most families spend Christmas Day at home with friends and family members. In Jamaica on Christmas Eve, the Grand Market happens. It really is an exciting time, especially for children. In every town and city, there is a cross between a festival and a market. During the day, people go shopping for Christmas foods, sweets, and toys, etc. You might also buy some new clothes ready for the celebrations in the evening. But it says, but you don't want to spend all your money during the day, as there were lots of great things to buy in the evening as well. Around 6 p.m. the evening part of the Grand Market starts, and it lasts until the morning. Everyone comes out in their new or best clothes, including children, to celebrate and party all night. All the streets, shops, and many houses are decorated with lights. Following the Grand Market, some people will go to a midnight mass church service and others will party all night. Many people will also go to a church service on Christmas Day morning. The Christmas Day meal is usually prepared on Christmas Eve. The Christmas Day breakfast includes a key, which I'm not sure what that is, and salt fish. Oh, maybe it's a fish, I guess. Breadfruit, fried plantains, boiled bananas, freshly squeezed fruit juice, and tea. Dinner is usually served in the late afternoon, and this may include turkey, chicken, goat, stewed oxtail, and very importantly, rice and peas. Jamaican red wine and rum fruitcake is traditional and eaten in most homes. Okay, so now the next country I'm going to talk about is Japan. Christmas in Japan. Christmas has only been widely celebrated in Japan for the last few decades. It's still not seen as a religious holiday or celebration, as there aren't many Christians in Japan. Now, several customs that came to Japan from the USA, such as sending and receiving Christmas cards and presents, are popular. In Japan, Christmas is known as more of a time to spread happiness rather than a religious celebration. Christmas Eve is thought of as a romantic day in which couples spend together and exchange presents. In many ways, it resembles Valentine's Day celebrations in the UK and the United States. Young couples like to go for walks to look at the Christmas lights and have a romantic meal in a restaurant. Fried chicken is often eaten on Christmas Day. It's the busiest time of year for restaurants such as KFC, and people can place orders at their local fast food restaurant in advance. There was an advertising campaign by KFC in 1974 called Kentucky for Christmas, which was very successful and made KFC popular for Christmas. The traditional Japanese Christmas food is Christmas cake, but it's not like a rich fruit cake. It's more like a strawberry shortcake. It's a sponge cake. Christmas is not a national holiday in Japan. However, often schools are closed on Christmas Day. The Emperor's birthday is a national holiday on the 23rd of December, and there's also a New Year's school break. So the holiday break often starts around the 23rd of December, but most businesses will treat the 25th as a normal working day. Another popular activity at Christmas time in Japan, especially in Tokyo, is visiting Tokyo Disneyland and seeing all the decorations and parades. The Christmas season at Tokyo Disneyland is from the second week of November until Christmas Day. On December 26th, all the Christmas decorations are gone, ready for the New Year celebrations to start. New Year is a very big celebration in Japan. Parties are often held for children with games and dancing. Japanese Christmas cake is a sponge cake decorated with trees, flowers, and a figure of Santa Claus. The Japanese New Year is more like a traditional Western Christmas. New Year is the period where families get together, have a special meal, pray, send greeting cards. New Year is celebrated over 5 days from December the 31st to January the 4th, and it's a very busy time. Okay, so the third country for today in our Christmas Around the Globe section is Christmas in Kenya. In Kenya, Christmas is a time when families try and be with one another. Many people travel from cities back to the villages where the main part of their family might live. Although there are more whole big families now living in cities, so they don't have too far to travel. This is often the only time large families will see each other all year, so it's very important. People try to be home for Christmas Eve so they can help with the Christmas preparations. Houses and churches are often decorated with colorful balloons, ribbons, paper decorations, flowers, and green leaves. For a Christmas tree, some people will have a cypress tree. In cities and large towns, stores can have fake snow outside them, and there might be a Santa in the stores as well. In Kenya, Santa doesn't arrive with his reindeer, but might well come by Land Rover, camel, or even a bike. Many people, especially Christians, will go to midnight church service to celebrate Christmas. The service will have Christmas hymns, carols, and songs, and often nativity plays. After the service, people go home and the party really starts. You might well not sleep that night. In cities, going carol singing is also becoming more popular. Some people will also go to church on Christmas morning. Only small gifts are normally exchanged, and sometimes foods and gifts are provided by missionary organizations. The day after Christmas, Boxing Day, is also a public holiday in Kenya. It's another day of celebrating, seeing more friends and family, or even sleeping. Okay, So that is my 3 countries for today, and my ornament of the day, and my Advent present from Seta of Seta's Place. So thank you for coming by for Vlogmas Day 11, and come back tomorrow and we will do Vlogmas Day 12. Bye guys.